Good morning. Here we are at a client at an undisclosed location. They're a startup, but we are somewhere in the financial district in San Francisco. So if you look outside, you can probably see, San Francisco financial district stuff. Wanted to give you a look at what does it look like in an Agile Learning Labs on-site workshop. So our client here has nabbed some space in their building, right? We got this kind of room that we're going to be using. People are going to be bringing in chairs shortly, and we run the whole workshop as a series of sprints. So we use Scrum to run the workshop, and over here we've got our task board, and with the stories that are going to be in the first sprint, and then our product backlog with the items that are in the rest of the product backlog up to this blue release line. This is where we're hoping to get by the end of the workshop. This is like the core material. This particular client has opted for our Elements of Scrum, which is essentially a certified Scrum Master, most of the content from a certified Scrum Master, but without the certification, and thus a little bit more flexibility about the agenda. So above the release line, in this first column of the product backlog, a little bit less stuff than we would have in a certified Scrum Master workshop. But then over here, we've got a number of elective topics that the participants are going to get to vote on over the course of the workshop, thus doing business value estimation. And we will be adding those in at the end of the workshop based on available time and what they identified as most valuable. We also have blank cards, and more blank cards if we need them, so that new requirements can arise as the work happens, because we don't know where this is going to go. We're going to tailor it specifically to the needs of the people who are going to be in the room. So they may have topics they'd like to cover that aren't up here initially. We're going to use a burn up and burn down chart to track our progress, so we'll have a good sense of when we might land the core material, and a sense of, gosh, how much of the elective material might we be able to pull in? And so each participant gets their very own copy of the Elements of Scrum. Yay! And some handouts, a copy of the Scrum Guide, Post-it notes, of course, and their very own Agile Learning Labs Sharpie marker. So we're just about ready to go. I've got sound, got a projector. There's a little video that I like to show. And we are ready to rock and roll here for the Elements of Scrum. Thanks for joining us.